Don't just love you in the daylight, I love you in the way you move at night, when the world gets quiet and you don't have to pretend. I see you when you're overthinking, when you're tired but still trying to smile, and I fall for you again in a completely different way. Not the version you show the world, not the one that always feels strong. I love the one that exhales when the door is finally locked. I want every version of you, the loud, the soft, the in-between, the one who talks for hours and the one who just leans into me. I don't want perfect, I don't want new, I want every version of you. I love the way you get closer without even noticing you do, how your hand finds mine like it already knows the route. We don't always say much, but there's something in the silence that feels heavier than words in the best possible way. It's not about the future, it's not about the past, it's about how this moment feels like it's allowed to last. I want every version of you, the calm, the messy, the real, the one who needs reassurance and the one who helps me heal. I don't want to highlight, I don't want to show, I want the parts of you that only I get to know. City lights on your face, radio low, windows down, your head on my shoulder, like you're exactly where you're meant to be now. We're not chasing anything, we're just letting time pass, and somehow this feels deeper than anything I've ever had. Love doesn't have to shout, sometimes it just stays, sometimes it's choosing the same person on completely ordinary days. Sometimes it's not passion, sometimes it's comfort, sometimes it's just knowing you don't need to be different. I want every version of you, the one who's confident, the one who's unsure, the one who needs space and the one who wants more. I don't want to change you, I don't want control, I just want to be the place you can finally be whole. When it's just us in the room and nothing's playing but our breath, I feel closer to you than I ever did to anyone else. Not because it's intense, but because it's honest, because I don't feel like I have to be anything different. Maybe love is an obsession, maybe it's attention, maybe it's learning someone without trying to rewrite them, maybe it's saying stay without saying a word, maybe it's choosing presence over being heard. I want every version of you, not just the one you let me see. I want the late night thoughts you don't even post about to me. I don't want perfect time and I don't want the view, I just wanna keep fathering new sides of you. I want every version of you, every move filter what you feel. I'm not here for the image, I'm here for what's real. And whatever you become, whatever you go through, I won't need a new reason, I'll still choose you. The world keeps moving fast, everyone's chasing something new, but I'm standing right here, not looking past you. I've seen 1,000 faces, heard 1,000,000 voices in the crowd, but yours is the only one that actually slows me down. It's not that I don't notice all the possibilities around, it's just that none of them feel real when you're the one I found. Out of everyone, I still choose you. Out of every maybe, every almost every truth, out of everyone in this wide world, you're the only one that feels like home to me. We don't have a perfect story, we don't always say the right things, but somehow every mistake just makes us understand each other deeper. Your hand fits into mine like it was always designed that way, and I don't even question it, I just let myself stay. I don't need guarantees, I don't need a sign, I just need this feeling that I get when you're beside me. Out of everyone, I still choose you, not because I have to, but because I want to. Out of everyone I've ever known, you're the one I keep returning to, even when I'm alone. City lights reflecting in your eyes, we talk about nothing, talk about everything, and I realize I don't need more than this, I don't need anything else to begin. We sit in comfortable silence, not trying to impress or perform, just being two people who don't feel the need to be more. Love isn't loud for me, it doesn't demand to be seen, it's subtle, it's constant, it's choosing the same person without needing a reason. Sometimes it's not fireworks, sometimes it's just alignment, sometimes it's finding peace inside another person's presence. Out of everyone, I still choose you. On the good days, the quiet days, the days I don't know what to do. Out of everyone, in every place, you're the one I want beside me, in every version of my life. Maybe one day we'll look back and laugh at who we used to be. Older, softer, slower, but still choosing each other naturally. Still sharing the same jokes, still reaching for the same hand, still knowing that love doesn't fade, it just learns how to understand. I don't need perfect timing, I don't need a perfect plan, I just need this connection that feels deeper than anything I had. Not because it's intense, because it's real, because you don't try to save me, So if the world keeps changing, if everything moves on, I'll still be standing here, knowing exactly who I want. Not because I'm afraid to leave, not because I'm afraid to try, just because out of everyone, you're the one I choose every time. We don't need a destination, we don't need a perfect plan. I like how we keep getting lost and still end up holding hands. The sky is changing colors, your smile is doing the same, and I feel something settle in me that I don't wanna name. Not because I'm afraid to leave, not because I'm scared to try, I just don't feel like I'm missing anything. You're by my side. Let's stay in this moment, don't rush it away. We don't need forever, just give me today. Let's stay in this moment, right here, right now, because everything feels better when we slow it down. You talk about your dreams like they're already real, and I start believing in mine just by listening to you speak. We laugh at the smallest things, inside jokes nobody knows, and somehow this feels deeper than anything I've ever owned. It's not about promises, it's not about time, it's about the way you look at me, like I already feel like home. Let's stay in this moment, don't look too far ahead. I don't need a perfect story, I just need what we have instead. Let's stay in this moment before it turns into memory, 'cause right now with you is exactly where I wanna be. We drive with the windows down, radio playing our song. You sing every word wrong and I love you more for it. Street lights passing slowly, your hand resting on my leg, and I realize I'm smiling for no logical reason again. Love doesn't have to feel heavy, doesn't have to feel deep. Sometimes it's just lightness that you don't want to leave. Sometimes it's not about intensity, sometimes it's just peace. Sometimes it's finding someone who makes the world feel easy. Let's stay in this moment before we overthink, before we turn something simple into something we need to fix. Let's stay in this moment, no pressure, no rush, just two people choosing not to let go of a touch. We sit on the floor at midnight, talking about nothing again, your head resting on my shoulder like it's always been your place. I don't feel the need to impress you, I don't feel the need to run, I just feel comfortable existing, and that's something I've never done. Maybe love isn't fireworks, maybe it's alignment, maybe it's finding someone who matches your silence. Not someone who completes you, not someone who saves, just someone who makes being present feel like the best place to stay. Let's stay in this moment, right before it changes shape, right before it becomes something we try too hard to explain. Let's stay No plans we have to defend, just two people choosing to not let a good thing end. So if tomorrow looks different, if time pulls us along, I'll still remember